Hello everybody, this is Stonewall, and it has been quite a while since I've recorded, way longer than it should have been, but I'm back and starting off with a little quick tip video. So, I don't know how many of you out there are trying to do the camo challenges and things like that, and I think when I mentioned, when I made my video on camo challenges and how difficult they'll be this year, I mentioned that the biggest problem I think is going to be the weapon level grind. Especially with some weapons that are just more difficult than others. In this case, we're looking at the knife. Now, most of the weapon levels on this thing I've gotten playing zombies. This knife, without pack-a-punching, is a one-shot up to maybe through wave 13. And I think once you hit 14 or 15, it goes to a two-shot. But if you pack-a-punch it, it goes much further than that. So the thing is, you don't get nearly as much XP per kill or anything like that in zombies, but the number of kills, the sheer volume of zombies available to kill is so much larger than how quickly you can get kills in multiplayer that it's a good idea to use this to level up. The other thing is, I don't like to struggle through a weapon for I don't know how many games it would take to get it to this level, and then have a fairly difficult challenge like double kills right at the end that's not available until you hit that level 30 mark. So in zombies, it's much easier to level up, and I'll probably play a little bit here in just a second. But one quick thing that I've kind of noticed, to me, the zombies mastery camos look so much better than the multiplayer ones. It may just be a personal thing, but yeah, I really like the dark ethers, basically dark matter from Black Ops 4. I like it a lot better than the multiplayer ones, and I know in the past they have updated some along the way, but this, I don't know. Some of them are not bad, but I think I like the zombies camos more. So this year I may be trying to go for the dark ether camo. I haven't decided for sure, but if you let me know in the comments down below, I'll probably try to go for it. And if you want to see that, let me know. The challenges are a bit different. There's some pretty cool camos in here. I kind of like this one myself. It's a little bit subdued, but still fancy. Anyways, let's jump into a match real quick, and I'll just show you how this thing handles in a round of zombies. Alright, so I decided to cut the first part, because even non-zombie players out there would have no trouble getting through those first couple rounds. Really simple. But now I've got enough credits, I think I'll be able to make it to the main area I like to run around in. And I'm not really much of a zombies player. I've kind of gotten into it more recently, just kind of off and on, depending on what game we're playing at the time. But you want to come through here, and you get into this nice big open area where you can run a train. And that basically allows you to kind of organize the zombies a little bit and make it easier for you to take them out. So we'll go ahead and drop that one. We'll get this wave started. And a couple things you want to do. You don't even have to turn on the power, but Juggernog is a good thing to have because it lets you stay alive a little bit longer. It pushes your health up a bit. There's a little bit of downtime between rounds, but you'll get to where you really like to have that downtime, because it can get pretty chaotic in the later rounds. So if your goal is just to level up the knife, then don't even worry about doing pack-a-punch, because it makes it a lot more difficult. There's boss enemies and plague hounds, basically these really quick dogs that spawn once you get pack-a-punch, and makes it a lot more difficult to stay alive. But as you can see, this thing is pretty quick. It kills them quicker than most weapons will at this point. Even though this is only round 5, But what you want to do is make sure you pay attention to your surroundings, don't get caught in a corner, and just keep moving. If you get your timing right, you really won't take many hits. But this is a great way. This is the way I've leveled the knife up, well, almost to level 30 now. And I should hit level 30 by the time I finish this match. Alright. So, Pack-a-Punch is pretty easy to unlock. I think I did it without a guide, which is one of the first maps I've really done that. Like I said, I'm not much of a zombies player, but if you've got a difficult weapon you want to get gold and unlock all the challenges for and level up, this is a pretty good option. I've also used it for the M79 grenade launcher. That takes a little bit more work, and I kind of recommend Pack-a-Punching that one. And there's a few other perks and things that I'd recommend whenever you run that. But for the knife, it's pretty simple. And I've made it, like I said before, to round 14, I believe, with pretty much just the knife. Sometimes I'll hit the mystery box right there to get a decent weapon just in case. Another thing, real quick before I sign off here, I did want this to be a fairly short video. Let me get a few bunched up real quick. That is my ability, or I really should have looked and made sure I knew what to call this. I always forget. Anyways, I'm using the Ether Shroud, and I've leveled it up to level 2, which means it lasts for 8 seconds. So if you ever get cornered, this is what I call my oh crap button, because you turn invisible to the zombies and they can't track you. So you can get out of corners and messes and things like that. The other thing is there are camos for that particular, or for using your abilities and getting kills while you're using them. So another little source of XP. And on top of all this, because of how long zombies matches last compared to multiplayer matches, you spend a lot less time in menus and a lot more time earning tiers on the battle pass. A buddy of mine and I played a match last night that was almost 3 hours long, and we got, I don't remember how many tiers on the battle pass. It was pretty significant. But anyways, hopefully you enjoyed this quick video, and I'm sure a lot of you have already thought of this, but just wanted to put it out there, and that's how I'm leveling up some of my weapons. Alright, anyways, this is Stonewall signing off. I'll see you in another video.